Grounds worker was trimming the sad little hedge that separated Sunset Gardens from the street. Beyond him, Roosevelt Tower stretched into the sky like an accusation. "What makes you think I know anything?" Margaret asked, her voice carefully neutral. "Because you're in all the photographs from that date. Every year, March 15th, there's at least one picture of you in the background. You're always there, watching. And—" Caroline hesitated, then plunged ahead. "And because I remember what happened the night you left. I wasn't really sick, Mrs. Chen. I was pretending." Margaret turned sharply. "What?" "I heard them planning something that afternoon, Daddy and Mother. They were talking about getting rid of you because you knew too much. So I pretended to be sick that night. I thought—" Caroline's voice cracked slightly. "I thought if I created a distraction, maybe you'd have a chance to get away. But I didn't know what from. I still don't." The revelation hit Margaret like a physical blow. All these years, she'd thought Caroline's illness that night had been a coincidence, a stroke of luck that had allowed her to escape undetected. But it had been intentional. This child, no, this young woman, had tried to protect her. "The thing is," Caroline continued, "after you left, everything changed. Daddy became obsessed with security. Mother started drinking more than usual, and the annual March 15th observation—" She shook her head. "It stopped completely. No more ceremonies, no more special dinners. It's like they're trying to erase that date from our family history." Margaret walked to her small dresser and opened the top drawer. Inside, beneath a stack of carefully folded handkerchiefs, lay her own copy of the document, the original. She'd kept it safe for 3 years, knowing that one day it would be needed. But she'd always imagined it would be lawyers or journalists who would finally hear the truth, not this child she'd helped raise. "What you found," Margaret said slowly, "is only part of the story, the real truth." She closed her eyes briefly. "The real truth would destroy your family." "Maybe it needs to be destroyed," Caroline said quietly. "Maybe that's the only way to make things right." The words hung in the air between them, heavy with implication. Margaret studied Caroline's face, so young, yet carrying the weight of generations of secrets. She saw determination there and fear, but also something else, hope. Hope that the truth, no matter how painful, could somehow lead to redemption. "Tell me everything," Caroline said, "please." And so